Hi everyone, Jihan here. Welcome back to my channel. On today's video, I'm going to go through my nighttime skincare routine. I have acne prone combination oily sensitive skin, so it's just pretty much problematic all the way around. And these products are the products that has really done the heavy duty work of eliminating all of my spots, my dark spots, my acne spots, and has gotten it to the place where it's at today. We're gonna go through it right now. So the first thing I'm going to do is put my hair up. I have makeup on right now, and so when I have makeup on, what I use that works really well to just get that off is my Clinique Take the Day Away Cleansing Balm. I love this stuff. I've used a lot of different cleansing balms like the Algenist Rose or the Drunk Elephant, and this is the one that I consistently go back to because it just doesn't irritate. It doesn't like hurt my eyes, it doesn't feel too greasy on my skin, and it just completely melts the makeup off. I take a little bit on my hand, on my finger, and I just start working it onto my skin, and it completely just melts everything off. So I just start working it into my skin, and you can see its consistency. It's very like a balm, like an oil balm. This just completely melts everything away. And so once that's on there and my eyebrows are off and everything, I just put a little bit of water in my hand, and the water is what emulsifies it deeper to really get that makeup off. So you see how it's turning milky white, and that is it working its magic. So I'm going to rinse this off now and take the makeup off. There's still more on there, so we of course need to go in with cleanser. And so this is one of my favorite cleansers for acne prone skin. This is something that I always have been using for the past 2 years or so because it has salicylic acid in it, and salicylic acid is what really has helped with just clearing my acne. It's just a really great acne medication, and the formulation of this is a cleansing gel, and so gels work wonders on my skin, especially if you have oily skin or acne prone skin. Gels are going to be your best friend as opposed to like foaming cleansers or cream cleansers. Just this gel formula, it works better with our skin and the way our skin is made up if you have oilier skin. So when it comes to cleanser, I really make sure I keep it on my skin for at least 60 seconds. The theory is that most people leave cleanser on their skin for like 15 to 17 seconds, and that's just not enough time to let whatever ingredients that is in the cleanser to properly work onto your skin. I actually use 2 cleaning agents to wash my face because on top of the acne, I also, once the acne goes away, I tend to get dark marks or hyperpigmentation. And what I found worked really, really well for my skin and those dark marks is this daily microfoliant from Dermalogica. It just polishes your skin, and it has worked wonders for me. So as I have the salicylic acid on, I pour a little bit of the daily microfoliant onto my skin, and I use this morning and night. Like, I just get as much use from it as possible. And then you put a little bit of water on it, and it turns into a paste like this. And then so with this paste, I put it right on top of my salicylic acid cleanser, and I just let both of them do their thing. And so using these 2 together in conjunction has really, really helped my skin. Like, this is such a powerful combo for me that I will never give up. So my skin is thoroughly cleaned right now. I do some sort of mask at least 4 or 5 times a week, depending on what my skin needs. So if it needs to be brightened or if I have acne, I will use a different mask. Some of my favorites are the Glam Glow Mud Mask if I have acne, that completely just zaps all my marks away. I also love Glam Glow's Vitamin C Brightening Mask. Neutrogena has this really great hydrating sheet mask that I love to use. It just really puts moisture and hyaluronic acid back into your skin. Tonight, I'm going to be using this Blue Algae Vitamin C mask from Algenist. It's a dark spot correcting peel, which for my skin that easily scars and hyperpigmentation and dark spots and all of that, it works really well. So how you use it is after you wash your face, you massage it onto your skin. And so you have to make sure your skin's a little bit damp. So I'm gonna put some water onto my skin and get that moisture going. And once you have it onto your skin all damp, you just take a couple pumps. You have to be pretty generous with this. So I'm gonna use about this much and I just rub it onto my skin, and it just really helps with dark marks. I've had it on for about 20 minutes now, and I'm going to go ahead and rinse it off. My skin actually feels very, very soft after using that mask. Okay, so now that cleansing is done and mask is done, now I start moving into my toners and my serums. So the first toner that I use without fail, morning and night, is my Clinique Acne Solutions Clarifying Lotion. This really, along with my Clinique Acne Cleansing Gel, really does do the hard work of keeping my acne away. And so this is something that I will, until my skin gets tired of it, I will continuously use it. I just put a little bit onto a cotton pad and then I take it all over my skin. I love this toner. So once that toner is done, I then follow up with a second toner. So you can tell it's very Libra of me. I like to have options and choices, and you know, why make a decision if you can have two? And so I follow it up with this glycolic acid toner from Pixi. I love this stuff. Within 2 weeks of using this toner, my dark spots started fading away. After a month, like, a lot of them had completely disappeared. So I use this as well. I put a little bit on a pad on here, and I just sweep it across my skin. It smells delicious. It smells clean and divine, and like it is just doing its job. So I use this toner, and I use this morning and night as well. So now that toner is done, I go in with essence. I have fallen in love with essence the past 2 or 3 years. I was really into like a Korean skincare kick, and that's when I first discovered essences, and they're just so good for your skin, especially if you're gonna follow up with different lotions and serums, because what essence does is it prepares your skin, and so it adds in a level of hydration that opens up your pores to just be ready to receive the lotions and the serums and the moisturizers that you're going to put on following the essence. And I'm just such a fan of them. The one that I use is the SkII facial treatment essence. This is my all-time favorite. When I first heard about SkII and I saw the price, like this is like $90, and I don't even know how much it is. I stopped looking at the price because it's just so much. But when I first looked at it, I was just like, what? Why is it so expensive? Like, no, I don't want to do this. And so I got a sample from Sephora and I started using it, and it completely just, my skin fell in love with it. Like it smoothed out the lines on my face. It really just added a level of moisture to my skin. It helped my other products absorb better. And so this is it for me. Like I will always use this. There are other essences on the market that are really good as well. Caudalie has a couple, Acwell has a couple, a lot of the K brand, the Korean skincare brands have a lot of essences. I would suggest that you do try an essence. You don't have to start with SkII, but this is the one that I love. And so all I do is I put a couple drops directly onto my hand. I don't use too much because, you know, money. And I pat it into my skin. And I just pat that in to my neck, my skin, and it just adds in that moisture for me, and it just feels really good. So once I add that essence in, I then start going in with my serums and all of my other hocus pocus. So the first one that I go in immediately with is this. I am obsessed with this. I love it. It's my Caudalie Vinoperfect Serum. It's a skin perfecting serum, and it does exactly that. It makes your skin look so perfect if you use it continuously. So one pump is all I need, and I put it all over my skin, and it just sinks into there. And this stuff is amazing. It has shrunk my pores. It keeps my acne at bay. I just love it. It's so good. If you are looking for a new serum of any kind, I would strongly recommend this Vinopure serum. I love this stuff. So after my Vinopure Skin Perfecting Serum, I then go in with this lovely collagen-based gel formula from Algenist. It is their liquid collagen. I love this stuff. I used it a lot last year. I stopped using it a couple months ago only because I ran out and I had other products, so I just never replenished it. I just got this as a gift again, and I am just so happy with it. It smells so good. You know, collagen is something that we lose as we get older. We start to not produce as much collagen into our skin, so this just really helps with plumping our skin back up. At least my skin, when I put it on, I can start seeing a clear difference in how it looks and like its vibrancy and just, you know, getting that youthfulness look back. And so I just put a pump into my skin. It looks like this. And I apply. It smells so divine. Oh, this thing smells so good. I love it. And I work it into my neck area, the back of my neck too. Like, we're gonna use it for all that we can. I put it underneath my eyes because I don't use eye cream. I just don't believe in eye cream for me. Like, whenever I buy eye cream, all these like nothing happens, so I stopped using them. So I just put this collagen under my eye, and I just make sure to put extra lotion under my eye as well, and I move on with my life. So after that, I then go in with my Caudalie Vinoperfect Radiance Serum. I love this stuff. This is hands down one of the things that I can pinpoint to, which took away so much of my hyperpigmentation, so much of my dark spots, because I use this continuously. So it comes in a dropper like most everything else, and so I just use a drop of it. Typically I just put it onto my skin, but for the purposes of this video, I will add it onto my fingers like so and put it onto my skin. I concentrate it mostly on the sides of my cheeks. Those are my problem areas when it comes to dark marks. So I make sure it gets there, and then I work the rest up onto my forehead and then up my neck. I said we try and get it everywhere. I love this stuff. It's so good. 10 out of 10 would recommend. Love it. And so my skin is just feeling so good right now. It feels so moisturized, so supple. I know when I go to bed, it's gonna work all its magic, and in the morning I'm going to wake up with no dry skin. It's gonna be very like illuminated and moisturized and all that good stuff. So that's all of my serums. And finally, the last thing that I go in with is moisturizer. Moisturizer that I use at night is the Superberry Hydrate and Glow Dream Mask. This is really, really thick and just really, really divine. It just feels so good when you put it on. And it has, just to let you know, it has maca, vitamin C, squalane, and hyaluronic acid. And so I put this onto my skin and I mix it with a drop of sea buckthorn seed oil. So sea buckthorn seed oil is just this really great oil that just adds plumpness to your skin, glow, moisture. And so I mix these two up right here, and I add that as my night moisturizer. And I add it like all over my neck, my décolletage, however you say that, and I just really work that in. Under my eyes, of course. So I do this every single night. It's what I have found for the past year to really work for my skin, and it has completely taken away all of my acne, not all of my dark spots, but like at least 95% of my dark spots. So that's pretty much what I've been doing. I hope you found it helpful. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments below. I love talking skincare. I can talk about it all day, so let's have a conversation. Thank you so much for watching. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Thank you.